Swami Vishnu-devananda, August 1989, How Power Corrupts. Sivananda Yoga Camp, Quebec, Canada.
The Satya and reversing its energy. We put that video and also some other same subject. So about 45 minutes, 50 minutes we are going today. Just show you how power corrupts, different what power it is. When psychic power, spiritual power will corrupt you. The whole universe is nothing but Shakti, power, Shakti Maya, Jagate. Everything is Shakti. But her power is also Swatik Shakti, pure Shakti, or Rajasic Shakti, or Tamasic Shakti, the inertia. And Swatik Shakti will give you liberation. Rajasic Shakti will make you a person. Rajasic power, you want to control the world like Hitler and other dictators. And Tamasic power will put the whole world upside down. And also their own destruction. Both Rajasic and Tamasic power will destroy themselves eventually. These videos I recorded from satellite, and I was watching some of the sisters' atrocities and also other dictators. And anyhow, just give a glimpse how a mystical power, psychic power can be utilized the wrong way. Which one is on the stage now? Okay, twisted cross, I didn't see this myself, but we'll show you another how they use the cross. Twisted cross means the sustiga, that the cross is twisted. Okay. People can come closer now because it may not be of immediate purpose. The whole world, look at that, you saw it. So many other things also. What tremendous power he created. A corporal in World War I, a failed artist. He also wanted to become Benedictine monk, I think. He went for some time to become Benedictine monk. They threw him out because he became one of the mischievous person there. But such a person, where did he get his power? So now you can see how the occult works. The dark powers. The very dark power also cheated him eventually. The attack in Russia was the biggest mistake in his life. He was almost succeeded conquering. If he did not follow that inner voice which tried to cheat him, go to Russia, instead preach in London, England. England was saved, but he went to Russia. From there onwards, the dark force started moving. That's the nature of all forces. First you go forward with occult power, and their power will slowly move backward and push you down. The spiritual path also I warn you also. Yes, spiritual path, you create power as you are doing pranayama, asana, meditation, japa. Your power will go up. I'm not talking egoistically. If I did not meet Swami Shivananda, I'll be a dictator too. I have to change that negative energy in me, the positive good of the world. That's why I always say to my Guru, if I did not meet Guru Shivananda, I hate all religious people. They are mere superstition, they use the power of occult to control the mass, which I hated. That positive power would have changed into positive for the good of humanity, created all the yoga camp and all the yoga organization, and brought you in this forest from all over the world. I'm not talking egoistically, Lord, forgive me. The power I created in the Himalayas, I learned the occult, the intense power of it. But Gurudev never allowed to use it for personal gain or for my own glory, only to make you all to achieve that freedom. So without a guru, the power will be very disaster. It will be disaster to all. That's why we always surrender to Guru. If his grace is not there, we will be destroyed. Our own power will destroy us. Though I create all this yoga camp and other organizations throughout the world in the last 30 years, and I'm still 61, but Hitler, he died while he was still young, 56 he died, he put a bullet. So also all of this, the Nazi occult, the Goren and the Gabor, they all were occult, they were spiritual society. I got another film somewhere where you see how the occult symbol, they got this Nazi symbol. So they all either shot or hanged or swallowed poison. They all. But by Guru's grace, that occult power I did not use for glorification or for gain. So still I have some, I shout at people, but this only because of pain, not because of power. I shout Shramanandi, I shout at others. Even today I shout at Shramanandi. You know before I came here? In fact, yes, now I laugh. But I got no hate to anybody. Also, I'm not afraid of death. Hitler has the bunker and he's afraid. For me, there's no fear. I can go anywhere. I flew over the Berlin Wall. I flew over Suez Canal from Tel Aviv to Cairo, over Suez Canal. Israeli planes can shoot me down. I just made go forward defeated. And the Egyptians sent about 6 or 8 jet planes around. And I defeated them over Golan Heights. Again, Syrian planes came. I defeated Syrian planes. And planes also came in Iran, Iraq. They crossed the border because of Shah's coordination. Then I came to Pakistan. And India, Pakistan was about to begin. Again, I had to fight with the Indian Air Force itself. They came to check what I'm doing there. When I flew from Berlin, West Berlin, on the morning and mischief day, because occult power saved me. That I did not tell anybody after the first time. They could not detect me in the radar. They could not find where I was hiding the plane. Some mysterious force hid everything. A few minutes before I would have caught. But I don't mind to catch me and put me in the prison after my mission. Then after flying. But not before that. But one bad mistake, someone called, and that changed the whole admission. But again, the occult power, the power of the God helped me at that right moment. Before the plane was unloaded, to please get out, get something showed. And within 15 minutes, the truck had moved away, and the military officials were there. And they also by the time gone by another path, another direction, they couldn't catch. Then on the fight on that morning, it's still mystery. I had to assemble the plane in the darkness because we can't fly in a small airship. It's not a real airport. It is just a plane training for the model planes. very small area, just like ethnic, modern. And that night, that morning, early morning, I just got up from my room because I knew they knew where I was hiding. My own staff did not accept Amatu. But again, the moment I entered, I felt a man was sitting and watching. And then he asked questions. Oh, he's an Italian student, he said. Immediately I know, oh my God, he's a man. He knew where I want to stay. But they just kept trying to catch me with the right hand with the plane. They don't know where I am keeping the plane. There's two planes, one is hiding somewhere, and is continuously moving. So they want to catch me with the plane. I knew that, but anyway, I pretended I did not know anything. And in my room, I saw a small hole connected out of wires, and the microphone hidden. I just blocked. I did not know, but someone just blocked that. Some fool, just like the Hitler's voice, I heard the voice, blocked that. And then to bring that aeroplane, and we had to say the different code words are Vaikuntha. Vaikuntha means which place I'm going to take off. Akhaira, another place. Because 2 or 3 different places, we don't know where at that particular time. Plus, we do not know whether it's going to be good. That light plane, even 5 knots of wind, just pull you up and down. The weather should be perfect. So I was coming and looking back and forth, car was falling, and I just went and hid and went to another place, another place. But continuously chased to catch where the plane is. Somehow, mysteriously, I'm able to dodge everybody. The Fort Berlin was full of spies. They're German, British, English, American, Russian, all were looking for me, French. But I could escape all and take off. They couldn't even find me in the radar. I won't tell the mystery behind it, that are secret until I won't tell that. Yes, it was a natural power. I'm not just telling. I use power only for one purpose, to bring the idea, break the barriers, mental barriers, like we saw what Hitler did. People were mesmerized by the occult powers. And the very word hail Hitler, people die for that, to do anything for him. You saw how they were in the parade, in the procession, in the demonstration. But we can also use it in the positive. I try to say, if there is a border, we are going to defend. And next time we can't defend any border because the rockets come from some other source, from the stratosphere. 20 minutes from Russia. If a submarine launches a missile, within 6 minutes, every American city will be blown up in 6 minutes. So also, Russia will be destroyed in 6 minutes. I saw a vision long time, just like Hitler had vision. One of the visions Hitler, which is another film, another video, he was from the Swiss, Alps mountain where he has got the eagle's nest, where he made the main headquarters. And one evening, also one of his deputy who was talking, he was the minister for the armaments or something like that. And one evening, they saw a red light glowing in the far side of the mountain. Hitler was watching from the eagle's nest with his other deputies. War was not started at that time. And such plane went to check maybe some forest fire, but they didn't find anything. But Hitler said at that time, that shows bloodshed. Definitely war will take place. The whole world is going to flood with the blood. He had got some occult powers, and he saw that ahead. I'm not talking about what is done, good or bad, that's not my question. He was an instrument to remove the negative force of our that place. He was sent, a demon was sent. Millions and millions of people died in dark holes, in other various concentration camps. I saw also that later in Berlin itself. I am the first person after I fly over Berlin and Kauri said me, Sharanabhavanama, chanting the same street that Hitler and his some mysterious force made me to do that. It's not me again. So that energy of occult also saved him from the just 3 minutes before the bomb was blasted. He would have dead. But just about a minute or so, someone's a suitcase or a briefcase, he just moved a little bit away from, not because he knew that it's upsetting his leg, so he just moved out to the other object. And that saved Hitler. Otherwise Hitler would have died. If Hitler not, if Hitler died, the World War would have to come finished. Millions of people would have saved their life. But the karma is saying, destiny, I'm just talking, destiny, how it works. Millions and millions of people who died in the concentration camp or in soldiers, they have died in the battlefield. The time has not come for that. He is an instrument to remove our negativity on this planet Earth. So, do not think that war is over. The negativity is over. Still we are fighting. We have forgotten God, the love. That's my inner voice. I saw the vision when I was in Nazareth. This vision I can't explain. If Hitler saw a red light, I saw waves and waves of flame coming from every corner, people running in all directions to escape these flames, energy. There's no more border exist. The heat, the radiation, people are roasted and dying. Anywhere they can escape. There's no more Russian border, American border, German border, Canadian border. All these mental barriers and physical barriers broken down. I shoot up from that vision. But I could not understand why this vision came. I was not after that. For me, there's no fear of death. But what I saw, millions and millions of people running and to escape the ball of fire, that took me up. Then I started TW, True World Order. Then I started Yoga Teacher Training Course. This all came after that vision. Again, I did not use that energy for wrong purpose. I don't want any power. I hate power. Though sometimes it's cold now. I want to hand over all the things. Just like my orange robe, alone. I'm quite happy. But my karma will not just be alone all the time. Okay, maybe a couple of months or 6 months or 1 year. Then I'm brought back again into the stage again. But when the cave escaped, the dangerous brought me back. And I said to maternity hospital, punish me. No, don't run away. You have to fight. Today's grace and Lord Narayana's grace, I do not use that power. Otherwise, I will have no freedom, no peace. I can have temporary, lots of control over the world. In fact, I can be the world power if I want. I don't care. This I also want to warn you. The pranayama or the things you are practicing things, you may not see its power building up in you. Yes, you can easily misuse this power. And to bring your own destruction. That's why Bhakti Yoga is essential, devotional yoga. Hatha Yoga, Raja Yoga is very powerful. Kundalini Yoga is very powerful. But without devotion, Bhakti Yoga, you will be destroyed. The very power will corrupt you, as you saw. All power corrupts. So I warn you all, then you will get teacher training or teachers graduate, advanced teacher training or staff. You will be tempted with money, with power, with woman. All even celestial things will be given to you. This also happened 2 years. I had studied the science of the crystal and how its crystal works and how the power generated by the crystal. This all again be taught. You all be craving for that. I was forced to learn. Now thank God I learned that. I could have again used that occult power which is hidden in the crystal. I was even taught how to bring a dead person alive in one of the training period during my training for 2-3 years. Many celestial type of power will come to you, tempt you. With one to all my female stars and Swami. I will not be here for a long time. But do not put this organization to create money and power. I warn you all, everybody, all my staff, if you don't obey this order, you try to create power and money and make this organization to control the masses, to make it nice living, the very power will destroy you. All the things you created is just like a bubble, you just disappear. The Hitler did all the conquered nations. He has to abandon and eventually he has to get in a small bunker like a rat, trapped in a small trap. This is going to happen to all of you. If you are not careful, I am still only for my senior Swamis, to whom I want to give the power for this organization. And we join, we have meetings and so forth. But never use political methods and join these parties and try to create who takes the power, etc. If you are not able to work for the good of humanity, to bring people's freedom, again I warn you all. Don't ever think of that. I created all these terrible pain. I suffered quite a lot. I kept the truth till the last moment. I did not want anything. I don't like anything. I am very happy. I am free man. But I do not know in 20, 30, 40 years from now, there will be lots of money in this organization. Already little bit light is coming up for the only debt. As Buddha existed, there was only debt. And now divided into lots of money and there is nothing going on there. Everything becomes dull except money. They eat and sleep, that's all. There is no yoga, no training. You are from Yashmivakan is to come from India to here to get the meditation and the spiritual atmosphere. This has happened and the organization is standing through the Gurudev's energy and gave it passed me and I passed on to you. But remember this point again and again. I've shown the pictures, feelings, etc. to show you. You can also create positive energy and make you negative by you selfish. So yama, nima, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, pratim, truthfulness, ahimsa, non-violence. If you don't practice yama and nima properly and stick to your spiritual rules as Swami, never have one penny in the bank anywhere. Not you must own one thing as you will. Use everything. Never, because you've taken out. You've taken the vow. That means you take the oath. I will renounce the process of this world, next world, next world. You break that, you will be roasted in pain, unbearable pain. So that's my final advice today. It's not actually meant for this, but I'm warning you, all of you, people who are not even here. Don't anything keep for you. Never own anything as yours, as you already told you, taken an oath. Keep that oath. If you misuse it, what happened to Hitler will come to all of you. That's all I want. Now just go back to silence and God and pray in your heart. God, Let me not fall in the temptation of power, money, pleasure. Let me escape from this, and you are lotus feet only you crave. That's only desire to reach the lotus feet of God. Or Lord the Devi, Durga, at this morning you sang that song. My only desire, my heart is on fire. My only desire is to serve and love thee, O Maria. Well, name Maria, Durga, Allah, Jesus, Moses, let us name. But same thing, it doesn't matter what name you call it. What I've got different name, but you consider the person. So the name of God only will bring you peace. Advanced teacher course, any questions on subject? Or teachers or guests have any questions? Yes, 2 questions I've answered. That's all. 2 questions will take a whole day, whole night. That was the first question. Anyone?
Swamiji, I have a question to.
Did you have one question?
Yes.
Okay, before that question, is a $100 question, a $1,000 question, or $2,000 question, $10 million question? I have different ranges answers are. Okay. Okay, which range is it, sir? Question. Okay, I'll determine how much it costs. Okay. You tell. You answer. You put the question, and then I answer with the price.
And it's a question belonging to Hatha Yoga,
Yeah.
and the mantras which can be used during Surya Namaskar. They are not taught or the Sanskrit mantras, but there's also a translation in every language for these mantras. Is it good to tell people the translation of the mantras even if you don't use the original Sanskrit mantras?
You can make the meaning. The problem is the Sanskrit is so difficult to translate. How are you going to translate prana? Today, Yogi Shankar brought me a small newspaper clipping. It is about how much the soul weighs. So, they tested. Just before a man dies, they weigh, and immediately after his death, they weigh. It will change. They found about a 3/4 of an ounce less after death. So the soul is weighing 3/4 an ounce. Wonderful calculations, you know. How can you weigh soul? Soul is not an object or a matter or even mind or energy. You can measure an object. How can you measure subject? You can measure an object with specific qualities. But the Atman, the soul, has got no quality, no odor, no taste, no smell, no touch, no weight. It is colorless, formless, odorless, without any form, devoid of qualities. It's eternal, it is immortal, it can be destroyed by fire, it can be weighed by anything. How can you weigh such an object, such a subject? You know, Western mind don't have an idea what means soul. Soul is not something created by somebody or even God. Soul exists even before you are born, and soul exists now, and soul will continue to exist when this body dies. So when they try to measure the soul, they don't understand what soul means. In Upanishad, the description of the soul is clearly written. You got the CAB one copy here? Or you got the CAB one? You have to write in here. Upanishad, the quote. There is a quote in the Upanishad. I am just sharing this particular thing to show you what mantra means. Why can we translate and repeat that? That's the whole purpose of my talk. You find it? Okay. In the Vedanta chapter beginning, there's a quote from the Upanishad. Vishnu, he stole my name. He's an artificial Vishnu, he's not real Vishnu. He's a pseudo Vishnu. Okay. In the Vedanta chapter.
Last chapter.
Last chapter, I think. Just read out, we'll find out. So last chapter or one chapter before. Satchidananda. The definition of the soul, how difficult it is, yet the great masters in the Upanishad explained about it. If you have mechanisms to reason and then intuitively experience that, it's perfect.
What is there in this world that remains to be desired to a man who has known the self?
Self or soul or Atman are one and the same.
Nothing in all the treasures of the kingdom, nothing in all the charms and beauties of this world can draw his attention. What happiness, what supreme joy, what an ocean of bliss, how indescribable is the self. That infinite joy, that supreme bliss, that infinite happiness ye are. That is your real self. That is your Atman. Thus declare the Upanishads.
One more sentence from there. No.
Yeah. That which is neither subtle nor
here
dense.
it is the expression of the soul. Now you can see that how much beautifully they explain things. Read it slowly and very carefully, and I will translate whole night. Comment whole night.
That which is neither subtle nor dense, neither short nor long, which is unborn, immutable, devoid of form, quality, caste or name, that should be understood as Atman or self.
Now, how can you measure this? Read again once more.
That which is neither subtle nor dense.
Salvador, what do you mean by that? Pardon? Thank you. I understood very well. Ramakrishna, what do you mean? What do you mean by it? Just read again once more.
That which is neither subtle nor dense.
Chandramali, explain. Madan Mohan, explain.
As leading a relative plane, things have to be measured accordingly. So there is no way to explain it because it is neither subtle nor gross. Therefore, no explanation about the senses of your own mind. So something that you cannot define, something that you cannot describe.
Function Mohananji.
Quite a good answer, Swami.
Doesn't matter, you just answer it from your point of view.
Well, Marana has got the gist there that it cannot be described in relative terms. It cannot be compared as to tall or short or gross or subtle. It just doesn't fall into any of that description.
From Suruvani Maharaj. Oh, yeah, okay. And Padmamalani Maharaj.
Cannot describe the soul at all. That's what I can say. So
But what do you mean by subtle or not gross? That's my whole. Just read that sentence again.
that which is neither subtle nor dense, neither short
Okay,
nor
that's not that. Just subtle, not dense. Okay, Srinivasan.
This is the substratum. This is that which exists in everything. Then it's the man and soul of the God.
Lakshmi. Give her mic, please. You can English. You can then explain in French also. You can explain. So you can translate the words.
The absolute is necessarily.
Okay, in French.
C'est l'absolu.
Hey, who came there? Yeah, he knows this better. Okay, anyone else want to answer in the audience? Any teachers, trainees? Yeah, go ahead.
My work here in each lately, they say that you can explain the soul itself by what it's not, because like this could be an analogy of how can you tell a blind man what is the yellow color? So that would be saying it's not neither dense or neither things or nice to think deeper, thinking between something that is sensitive.
Okay, anyone else? Yes.
Well, technically speaking, to emphasize,
Second?
technically speaking, words subtle and dense are paraphrased as either light or heavy, and the soul is therefore neither light nor heavy, nor fine nor gross. Just as analogies for those words, is that seems to me what we're asking, what do the words mean? The words mean they have no polarity, no duality, neither light nor thick, nor fine, nor dense, nor heavy.
Okay, just next continue. I will come to the last. Okay, next continue after that.
that which is neither subtle nor dense, neither short nor long,
Short, not long. Yeah.
which is unborn, immutable, devoid of form.
Immutable means. What do you mean? Immutable means it cannot be mutated. We can mutate an atom, then it becomes subatomic particles. So it cannot be mutated. Yeah, immutable, and then
devoid of form,
devoid of form,
quality,
quality,
caste,
caste,
or name.
or name.
That should be understood as Atman or self.
To explain this is as difficult as explaining about the color to a blind man. So they said, if you want to understand what soul is, you understand by negation. Negation means everything what you know is not soul. Everything you can measure or unmeasurable, immeasurable also is not soul. Neither long nor short. That means it is no measure. You can measure an object, but you cannot measure the soul. Okay, neither it is long. This idea of long or short is created in the mind. Mind only comprehends with the idea that is big or this is small. You know that there was a great mathematician, I think, and there was nothing small blackboard, please. If you know the answer, you heard that before, please keep quiet. Okay? It's very simple, a simple calculation. The small backward, small. You know to put a mathematician, the small one, but this very good. About 10 days to get small. And 10 years it will take time to start a chalk. And then they'll find another 10, 20 years to find that. Very simple. Two lines. Of course, not straight, but thing is very straight. Two lines. You know that? Two straight lines. Though it's not straight, still it's straight lines because I can't draw. The question was, you know, remember what the question was? The question I think is, the question is, Adi, how do you make this small line bigger than the top one? That's the question, I think. Now, what is the question? How do you make small line bigger than the big one? How? Without writing that back. Huh? No. Pardon? But you want to make this bigger than this one. In real mathematics, that is, this is about 4 inches. And this is about 6 inches. And now you want to make this 6 inches into 13 inches or 14 inches. What do you have to do?
Add 8 inches.
Pardon?
Add 8 inches.
Ah, thank you. I have. But without adding, can you do any other way? Pardon? Pardon?
Dividing the big one. Subtracting from the big one.
No. Here you see our integration function. Further. So go back to.
So you erase the top one.
That is right. The top one, you just take them off and then become a page with this flower is more bigger and small. So it is a mental trick. So short or long is only existing because you can say word compare. That's right. The word compare. Suppose let us assume see, this blackboard is infinite. You go that way, this way, up, down, all directions. It is infinite. You can't see end. It is infinite background. And in that background, I draw one line. Don't forget about all these borders. It's no border. It's going inside that and inside this and inside that way, inside this way. Now, how do you know this is what? Long or short? Pardon? Why? Nothing to compare. Now, I'll make this line into a spaceship. That's all I can draw. Anyway, what will I put it? And there is Swami Vishnu, and this one is Mohanji sitting, and this one is Padmavananda sitting on this. And Swami Vishnu is the cosmonaut or astronaut. He is flying this plane on this spaceship at the speed of light, at the highest speed we can say, speed of light. That means 180,000 miles per second. Maybe, just imagine. So we are moving at 160,000 miles. I am controlling the spacecraft. But there is nothing to compare to any stars, any moon, any galaxies. It's only one spacecraft. You look right to forward. One for mind look to left. Right for mind look up. Put the forward on the top of it. And funny. Katya, you look down. Look forward on the bottom. And when they look up or down, right, left, they didn't find anything to another word. Instead of comparing anything to relate, right word. To relate. So in that state, do you know you are going which direction? Right or left or back or forward, up or down?
It can be motionless.
Pardon?
It can be completely motionless.
Even the spacecraft is moving, it appears to be that it is more stationary. Because there is nothing to compare. So a stationary object, though it is moving, for you its experience is only it just stop. Now, as this spacecraft, they didn't find anything, so they don't know they are going which direction, and there is no doubt they are going up or down or right or left or moving or not moving. They know it is just for them. It is only stationary experience. Now, suddenly there appears another spacecraft, and there is Mother Mohan and with Chandramauli and Lakshmi and so forth, Chandramauli, Srinivasan and Dr. Andre, at the very end of them, they are all. Again, I put two portables at the top and the bottom. Now, let us assume suddenly you look down to say, hey, you saw hey, Swamiji, there is another spacecraft. He's going where? Hey, where are you going? Oh, I am going to Mars. And where are you going? I am going to Moon. Okay, let's pass at the speed of light. Now, do you know which craft is moving? Which craft is moving? Andres, which craft is moving? Pardon?
Either one or both could be moving.
Pardon?
Either one could be moving or both could be moving.
But from your point of view, you are stationary, and the other spacecraft is moving very fast away from you at the speed of light. Hey, where are you going? Moon, where are you going? Mars. And before the sound came, they already passed away miles and miles and miles away. Because sound travels. But for you, you think that spacecraft is moving and you are stationary. And same way, Madan Mohan, Srinivasan, and Dr. Anand, they thought what? They thought they are stationary. And, hey, Shanmani, where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, I am going to next galaxy. And where are you going? I am going to spiral galaxy. And I am going to Milky Way galaxy. Just 1 second conversation. By the time my miles will be gone. And for them, my God, he's gone all the way to the spiral galaxy now. And I'm still here. So, if only two spacecraft exist, you do not know which one is moving, which one is stationary, or even if both are moving, still you will not be able to find out. Why? Why?
There's no stationary point of reference.
Your only stationary point is your spacecraft and the other one. And other one can move away or move closer to you, but you compare. So again, the idea of relativity comes there. The purpose of this small talk is, our mind only can compare when you have something to relate. But the soul is infinite, all pervading, is neither subtle nor gross, nor short nor long, is neither born nor is living, is unborn, immutable, eternal, beingness, endless. How do you describe that? There is nothing else except the soul everywhere. In that case, there is nothing to, your mind can only do in relationship. That and this, I am and that she, this ship and that ship, this Swami and that Swami. But when you don't have any reference to relate, to compare, your mind is unable to write words, unable to understand. Thank you. Who said that word, understand? Who said that word? Who? You did? Thank you, Jaya. Very good. Thank you very much. Further. Eh? Because? Yeah, you understood. So, Dr. Andre connected my brain with brain major and connected the Srinivasan's brain also. And he's comparing. And how can you compare? By watching the various. That's the brain. And then he saw some wave out the colors. We got alpha and the theta, and then this mota, or this is a beta, this is muka, and there are different words they put in. I can concord all those words. It doesn't exist in a house. Mota, mota. And here also he saw alpha, mota, voka, beta. He looks here both. So he can compare. Hey, here's got more mota, and here's the little mota, and here's the more alpha, here's less alpha, and here's more theta, here's less theta. We can compare. But there's only one brain, and everyone's got the same thing. Exactly like it. San Ramani has got the same thing, and Padma has got the same thing, Dr. Andre has got the same thing, and everybody, he looks, he only found the same. Then what do you say? What do you say? Dr. Andre, what do you say? If you, in the very measure, everyone has got the same thing, then what do you do? Exactly the same like this, to everybody. Same thing. The motor book, you saw the red color, the theta and alpha, etc. You saw the brain making this, brain making. You see, in everyone has got the same thing, doesn't matter what. So what do you do? Thank you, that's good.
I don't want to listen because there's no meaning, because everyone got the same thing, nothing to measure for me. So his measurement is depending upon, in another word, right word. Pardon? Another word. Another word. Illusion. That is, which is right? He thinks this right, or this brain is right. Which one is right? Which one is right?
We don't say about right or left or bad or it's right.
But when you cannot describe, when you see only one kind of data, so what do you do?
There is no information.
So you call it no information. But even the information from your mind says, I cannot compare to anything. So a data collected, you got a control data, and then you want a, what do you call it? Control,
We have a normative group data.
a group data, and then suppose about 200 people have the same type of thing, and one person you found, or the entire earth people, you found this type of data. All the people on the earth have the same type of data, this can brain make, but one person, a peculiar person, from Shanman, he has got this. Then is a great wonder. Oh my God, look at this great man. He has got a different type of image than. That means he must be a supernormal person, an ordinary person. Look at the ordinary person, everyone has got average, nothing. This man has got a different type of thing. So he is a peculiar person. And Dr. Amjad will start writing volumes and volumes of books about Shanman and his brain. Because he compared all the people on the earth has got this, only one person has got different mechanism. So that must be investigated. And the more he investigates, but still with what he is investigating, compared with the previous infinite number of or millions, billions of other experiences. So, in this world, you can only talk in relationship. So, all scientific data, what you gather, is true or false. Andre? Is it true or false? Right question, but what right answer? No, it's not very difficult. Not approximative. No. At the time of the data, what you observe is right. And next minute you have different data, and then you say, oh, compared to that, this data is wrong. Or because 200 people have the same data and one person is not having, that means there is something wrong. Because some time ago, one of the, I don't want to mention the name of the, we measured the brain, and Dr. Andre said, because if whatever you find in the brain image, if you have alcoholic problem, you won't see any data properly, is it not, Dr. Andre? What was it?
There are minor changes.
Okay, just explain it to us. But don't tell the person's name, but just explain. No, just talk to him.
There can be found signs of EEG abnormalities which are assigned to persons or to syndromes of alcoholic patients in alcoholic patients, for example, flat EEG and some abnormal signs which are showing deterioration of the brain.
So, you gather the data by watching the normal people, non-alcoholic, Explain, not to me. Just
And
explain.
the process is like that we have thousands of cases and their EEG is processed, and for example, voltage of each of these waves is calculated, and when some person is very much deviated from this value in terms of statistical standard deviations.
Statistical standard, that's very important, the word.
Yes, that means
Repeat that again.
in terms of statistical probability, that means
That's very much. Statistical probability. That's not a fact, but that's a probability, that's a possibility, because we can think the 200 people, but one person differs, so it must be due to alcohol. So they put that. But it could be anything else. Without alcohol also you can have it.
yes.
But so they just can compare and thinking they put a word after, oh, it's because of alcohol problem. Is it not?
It is a conjecture.
Conjecture. That word, use that again, that word.
Hypothesis or conjecture. It is not true.
So there is no way to know that
No, we don't have truth.
absolute truth.
No, we
It's
don't.
only relative truth. The word is not absolute truth, but relative. From this point of view, I am right. Then I calculated once another brain, and he is not an alcoholic, the person is not taking alcohol at all. And I found that he have exactly the same like the person who is taking alcohol. So I come to a conclusion, what I can do.
I don't know what would be your conclusion.
So that I conject the conjecture means I said maybe he has got some other problem. His wife ran away, and because of emotional problem, it came up. I just that may not be true, but then maybe. And then another person from Shinmu and they thought the same thing. Oh, he has got no wife problem, no alcohol problem. Why? Because it's because Swami Vishnu-devananda is quoting him all the time, so his brain will come down. And the conjecture. So each scientist says that whatever they say is the
Conjecture. It is hypothesis.
whatever is the true is what they say. This is an irrespective of what the original consequences. You understand that?
Well, it's not true that the scientists are not aware of this. I think they are.
They are aware of it.
Yes.
Then what's the purpose of the study? Scientific study. No. Oh, thank you very much. Scientists are aware of the thing and they are looking for yeah, thank you. He's thinking now, brain is working.
Just like pendulum, for example, one says that certain phenomenon or certain thing is black, and the other says that it is white, and one adds so much fact about, for example, spectrum, content of some spectrometer or something like that, and the other brings, for example, 10,000 people, and they all say it is white, so they quarrel. And they quarrel and they bring another fact, and the pendulum comes closer, and they say it is neither red or black or neither white, but with certain probability it is gray.
Certain probability. Certain probability. Again, then what's the use of trying to find the truth through science? What's the purpose? Pardon? So you can sell lots of machines, EEG machines and brain image machines, and the doctor on time will be paid for get a PhD degree. So PhD degree means, a doctor degree means you are measuring and getting data of false things which doesn't exist.
Swamiji, the question is what Dr. Andrea is studying.
What's that?
Dr. Andrea, he is studying the EEG, blood pressure and respiration first among the Swamis, and then he can compare with the people like
Non-Swamis.
Non-Swamis. So the fact is, with these exercises, if he finds that the blood pressure is lower, We have more basic
But
setup.
many Swamis have blood pressure, very low pressure, high blood pressure also.
Even that's right, sir. Even then, their brain waves are more subtle, delta sleeping wave as compared to normal population.
No, many people have delta wave, even non-Swamis have the delta wave.
Then there's no use of this meditation if there's no difference chemically or electrically. There should be some difference because we expect Swami to be more peaceful.
Oh my God! How people I have.
So that's a very objective step. Because the people are here to study and learn these things, to calm their nerves, to soothe their daily life. And this is very objective study to let us know what changes you people have you don't have.
That's not true. Because all human beings are same. Means we eat just like you eat. Sharmanji, did you have any special food today? Yes, I have some. Not special food means khichdi. That's my evening food. Khichdi means just boiled rice and the dal together. That's what I ate. That's my evening meal. That's two. So I had different meals. That means the meal is going to change your brain. If your living condition is going to change that, then we can change the all environments by our proper. But still, after living all these things, we find some people get cancer. Some Swamis get cancer. Like Rameshwar Paramahansa, the great Vivekananda Guru, had a cancer, throat of the cancer. Ramana Maharshi, and the great one, he had a cancer. So, Swami Sivananda, he had diabetes and arthritis and so forth. You name anybody, Swami Vivekananda, he also had some problem, smoking problem, something like that. Yes. And then and Swami Vishnu, of course, is that big pot belly, you can see. Object in this universe is universal as well as individual. There is no way to know which is the right, which is the wrong. From appearance of point of view, I shout. No, I do shout. Even in front of everybody. I don't care whether you call me Swami, or a holy man, or a meditative man. If I feel wrong, I'm going to shout. You take a pin and suddenly poke me. What I do? I jump up like a frog. So also Shanmuganji, if you pick him, slowly, but still there is some reaction. So Shanmuganji, debate, action. Why did you do that? He won't answer. The reaction will be different, blood pressure may be different, but there's a common experience that we all reacted. Then comparing, oh, some Vishnu is not as holy as Swami Padma, just upon reacted very slowly. The first time you look, you know, I was flying from East Berlin to Czechoslovakia, Poland, or Russia, Moscow in a Russian Airlines. So the security, it's not like in our country, democratic country, you just get to the plane by yourself, your ticket, and you get a boarding pass, you just get it. And there are so many security checks and so many things, and just before the gang plan came, and after so many other security came, and everyone had to show the passport. And in front of me, there was another